What up, everybody? Welcome back. Wednesday night live art for the love of creativity with Colorful Carl. Out here making some art. I have no fucking clue what I'm gonna make tonight, so still kind of chewing on that while people show up. If you happen to be seeing this, would appreciate a share and a shill. Let somebody know there's cool shit going down here tonight on the live stream. We don't even know what it is yet. It's exciting and mysterious. I started going through some of these stacks of notebooks to find a piece of art. I got some ideas mulling over in my head, but again, I'm not in a hurry. We're just gonna have some fun, no stress. Gonna make something cool. It's always something cool, When you just let the creativity channel out of you, then it just works out. That's just how it goes. What up, Micah? Welcome back to the show, friend. Appreciate you being a consistent attendee. How you been, man? I gotta get up to Richmond soon. Come see everybody. We got another meetup scheduled on the books yet that you're aware of? I am not aware of one. Damn, there's some good ones in here. Look, these are already finished masterpieces. Look at that one. That thing, beautiful. It's cool. Crazy looking face. This is like what my dad was really good at. I don't even know if I've seen any of these before. Look at that one. Just had stacks of these just everywhere. Thousands of them. I don't even know what to do with them all. Ooh, look at that one. That one's sick. Yeah, let's art it up. You got any thoughts tonight? Anything you want to see? You always got some good insights, fellow creative mind. Hadn't really put my mind to anything yet. Man, look at this one. Cool. This one's cool too. Yeah, got a little Jesus vibes on this one. I guess the white Catholic Jesus, that is. There's a couple varieties out there. Some cool ones here. Yeah. I don't know. It's always fun to just start with something. That looks familiar. Got my dad's signature tattooed on my wrist shortly after he died. He just went and died on us, So I don't know who gave him permission to do that, but that's how it goes. Got a couple viewers tonight. We're at 2. Got Micah and somebody else. Might be me on my other thing. Might just be me and you right now, Micah. We're besties now, brother. Appreciate you. I don't know. What should I do tonight? I keep thinking I want to do some gnomes. I haven't done some gnomes in a while. I did this gnome forest thing. It's like super fun. So that could be cool. Just like a little gnome. A little army of gnomes. Look at this crazy fucking sketch. Yeah, the topographical style, I really like that. He started doing that quite a bit. I think these are from the 70s. So he did it for a while and abandoned it. He was always experimenting and doing something new and crazy. He was such a wild and free, creative spirit. Yeah, let's go through this stack for a minute while we're waiting for more people. Let's see here. The Raritan Sketchbook. Oh yeah, I already redid that one once. That one's cool. Little guys. Yeah, I guess I should share with you all at least so I'm not being boring, while I'm perusing. I think I've already done quite a few of these. Maybe I should look through the ones I already have digital too. That one's just like all blown out, but it's still cool. I don't know about this one. Lady's a little scary looking. This one's neat. 9/27/73. No, nothing's doing it for me in that one tonight. We'll keep it moving. Oh yeah, it's just like a gnome. I'll just draw it from scratch, like with it, like crazy eyeballs coming out from underneath the, like the hat. I like these traditional gnomes. They're pretty neat. I was hoping to find something that felt a little gnomey in these books, like a snowy mushroom landscape of gnomes. So many notebooks. This is the official shit notebook. My dad produced these for a long time. Had them in Barnes and Nobles. Got an ISBN number. All the things. These things were great. This is one of his favorite little pet projects. He made some money with them. He told me he did a trade show one time. And he had all of his official shit notebooks and credit cards, and they're all just like tongue-in-cheek, funny kind of gag gifts, you know. But still functional. Like, this thing is a notebook. Like, you can write everything you want in it, but like every page is a different quote with the word shit in it. Like, that thing ain't worth shit. And, you know, I personally think it's a bunch of shit. And like all the different ways you can use the word shit, right? So like, he had this whole philosophy in the front about how shit and life were synonymous. And he was really just a fucking character. But he was doing a trade show, and he went to lunch, and he came back, and someone stole all his shit, and the guy next to him couldn't figure out why my dad thought it was great. It was like, oh my god, this is amazing, because he was still starting his business up, and like, the guy was just like, well, what's wrong with you? Why do you think that's amazing? He's like, well, look, we both went to lunch, and we left all our shit here, and nobody stole yours. So that tells you my shit's valuable. People like my shit. It was pretty awesome. Your life's all about perspective. Dude, there's lots of good stuff. I have a stack of these pads. This isn't even like my art collection of his. I've got chest and chest of them. I got all these on the walls. I got, like, I mean, there's some great shit everywhere. That one looks pretty cool. That one's striking me. Might do that. That's like a John Lennon-ish looking, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. John Lennon was before my time, so yeah, there's some great ones in here. I don't think I've ever looked in this one. I love all like the random pages of notes. You know, his notebooks were just like financial statement. See Mr. Smith. Go to UPS. Look up for storage and call using get in touch with Bill lawyer, get in touch with John Nelson, William publisher, go see Bob the lawyer. Like, who knows what the fuck he was doing, you know. It's just like crazy artist documents of his life, you know. That one's cool. Look at this, fucking funky. These are great. There's a couple in here I should do. Uncle Stewie. I don't know who Uncle Stewie was, but I did this one already, so I have been in this book at some point. Uncle Stewie. I like to do this before the stream. Oh, I did that one too already. That one's cool. This one's cool. Man, that one's like a fire. That's kind of crazy. There's a little scrap of paper. Oh, I forgot to ping people on Twitter. Let me find a piece of art first to start on. Ooh, that one's very macabre. I'm like a fucking zombie or something. I don't know. One of these two could be good. Sit that over there for now. Judy! Welcome to the show, friend. Didn't see you up there. Hope you're doing well. No worries. I'm not really doing shit yet, so but it's always good to see your name pop up in my chat. I think about you from time to time. Actually, I thought about you earlier today because I was looking through my sales on my website, and you're like half of them. I got my my new one up, the just natural surrender. I got that one up today. There's some goodies in here. Being indecisive today. Let's see. So this is like some of my Uncle Mickey stuff. He did some crazy shit. My Uncle Mickey was an amazing artist as well. He has since passed away. I don't know who drew that. Could have been my dad. Teddy on the whatever. That looks like my Uncle Mickey. Someone probably drew that. These look like illustrations from my dad's first wife. I have a good bit of her stuff too. Look, that one's fucking cool. Ooh, so does that one. Let's just cut all these out and just cover a whole wall in them. Yeah. I don't know, maybe I won't even... Yeah, I've made a couple of these already early on. 2-3 years ago. Nothing's striking me yet. But I don't want to do this all night, so... I think I'm gonna do... maybe this one. Yeah, mostly watercolor. He was a watercolor junkie. Loved him some watercolor for sure. And did a lot of stuff in watercolor. Let's see. All right, I'm going to check out what I got here on the computer. Because I downloaded a bunch of shit that I found on a flash drive like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, here's a whole archive of them. I was going through this last week on the stream. There's some beautiful colors. I think I'll just pick a crazy color background that I like. And then a piece of a face piece. Merge them together into gloriousness. Let's see. I did that one last week, right? Yeah. That one worked. Cool. So I got a random string in my shirt. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I saw this last week. Merge this crazy piece. Here, let me switch these up. I was thinking about merging this piece with that piece. I think that would be neat. Yeah, let's do that. I'm already feeling it. It's going to be a little dark, a little twisted. I'll do gnomes and snow another night. This one's great. I gave that to my cousin Josh. Gonna mint a bunch of NFTs with these. It's on the agenda for this year. Haven't minted NFTs in a minute, so. I'm being indecisive. I kind of don't want to do a skull and dark and twisted tonight, unless I make it beautiful with that. That looks beautiful. Oh, I used that last week. It's crazy how I get pulled into the same shit. That's funny. Wow, this one could be cool. I don't even know what I want to do with that yet, but I'm gonna pull it aside. I just love the colors. like a bright and cheerful skull thing could be fun, you know? Know what I mean? So we'll do copy, we'll throw that over there. Might use it, might not. 24 minutes in, haven't done shit. That's how it goes sometimes, friends. Ooh, this one's kind of weird. Actually, I like that. I think I can make that into something even cooler. I like that one. Minted a bunch of these as NFTs. Love this one. Every day is set before you, good and evil, life and death. You must choose. It's good to know, Dad. Wrote that in 71 in Virginia Beach. I loved how I just wrote little things. Like, this art was just all wild. Like, you just, no fucks given. Just make some art. Get out the way. Alright, where's these skulls? Let's see if I can make this work. It's not feeling very skullish tonight. I think... Gonna make a decision in 2 minutes. I like that. It said every day is set before you the choice, good and evil, life and death. The choice is yours. The Van Gogh theme was a fun one. Yeah, I could do that. I think I could do something with this other color. Like, this color palette is really speaking to me tonight. Especially if I pump that up some more. Slap a face over that. One of these faces. This one's got a lot of character. Or I think this one could be cool. So maybe I'll do this one. Fuck it. Let's just do it. Can't go wrong. Here's my phone. I've got to get it set up so that people can interact easier, like with less. I hate how much delay there is when you guys are trying to chat with me. It's really annoying for everybody, I feel like. My dad always did these weird little things under people's eyes. It's like bizarre. Like a little weird shape, and not sure really what. I was always like trying to do like a shading or a light under the eye, but never quite. I guess it works. It just always looks funky to me. What do I know though? What do I know? Cool, let's go over here. I have a 25-minute time lapse of a gray screen recorded so far. I'm proud of that. It's my best work for sure. Let's download the image. Open containing folder. Talk to myself for everybody's enjoyment. Yes, do that. Boom. Boom. Get rid of that. Go here. Alright. Let's close this down. Let's drop in this picture. This is my color palette. It's very it's like lots of iridescent craziness. We'll drop this little face thing in here. Let's get to work. Apparently, I've nourished myself. Zarek must be on my profile playing Xbox. That turkey. so we're just gonna do some coloring. Cool. Red light was doing its thing when I took this shot, obviously. Alright, that's there. We'll delete that, and we'll take this and rasterize. One thing I like to do, because it's just available, is to see like the generative expand in Photoshop is really cool. Like it so it approximates like what it just like, hey, this is what this could look like if we expanded it, and it's always fascinating to me. I think my dad would find it extremely fascinating as well. So you just do this and generative fill and say nothing, and all it does is just look at the image and go, hell, let's expand some shit. Sometimes it does that. Expand the image into the white space. It just hates me tonight. Said, no, Carl. Do your own expansion. Lazy person. Literally is just giving me a hard time. Let's try that, and then we'll turn that off. Let's try this. Invert the selection. Generative fill. Expand this image. Do your worst. Stupid thing. Derek Bartel, welcome to the show, sir. If this is your first time attending, we do cool art here, and Derek's in his 130th plus show, or give or take. I don't know how many shows I've actually done. It's been almost 3 years, but I have taken off, a few weeks here and there. This is really pissing me off. Alright, so we're going to go the old school method. Shift F5, content aware. See, but that looks like ass. And I'm not into it. Which is fine. So, anyways. I'm going to do this. It's weird because I was literally just using this, doing something else earlier. It was working wonderful. And now it's like, yeah, but that was earlier. Okay. Let's see what that'll come up with. Yeah, GenFill does amazing stuff. This usually works wonders. Like, I like it better. Okay. Expand this image. I don't know why it hates me right now. Oh, yeah. I see you. What you're saying, Micah. That does work better sometimes. How big is my canvas? So 14. Cool. Okay, so we're gonna crop it. Clear that. Clear. Okay. Go there. Great. Go there. Back out to 14. 11. Yeah, 11 makes sense. Generative expand. Was way more work than it should have been, but that's okay. Because whatever. Full content aware fill. Yeah. You know what? I'm not even playing with that. I'm gonna do this. Nailed it. First try. All right. So Derek, we picked 2 pieces to start with. I'm just gonna get after it from here. I don't know what happened to my musics. What are you doing, music? Get back to work. Yeah. His mouth's a little weird. I don't know if that's gonna make me crazy or not. Alright, let's all, I'm going to reshare this right now so people come up on the stream. Only got 5 people here. What up, 5 people, though? You're an important 5 people. I really appreciate all 5 of you, for sure. The people that show up, you know? Love that. Cool. Yeah. Dude, it's going to be a goodie. It's going to be a goodie. Alright, so it's Uncle Stevie, you know? Uncle Stevie knows what's up. He was trying to be on my live stream back in 1970. He just didn't know it, you know? It's just how it goes sometimes. So, image, adjustments, curves. Let's play with some curves. That never sounds boring, does it? Yeah, we'll get that out of there. Yeah, that made a big difference. Look at that. Boom, looking clean. Alright, and we're going to do filter, noise, reduce noise, make it strong. Look at that, looking good. Damn. Alright. So, play with the levels a little more. That looks good. I don't need that there. A little light there. Okay. Then we're going to do multiply. There it is. Got the face layer. Okay, let's get to work. 37 minutes in. I ain't done a damn thing. Lots of talking though. You know, I'm out here living the dream. Just gonna paint some white in these little holes of the notebook binding, because don't really need those in my life, you know. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be. I'm with you, Micah. Like, this is already a whole vibe by itself, you know. Let's go. Cool. Come on. Watch this work perfectly now. Why, Photoshop? Why do you hate me? I guess that's okay. I sort of don't like it. Actually, let's flip horizontal. Wow, that like really changed the whole vibe. We'll see if I spell image wrong, if it helps. Wow. Why is it not fucking working? This works magically sometimes. And sometimes it's like, I hate you. Alright, whatever. Whatever, thing. This reminds me a bit of the Homer going into business meme. What, me doing work or the art? Alright, so we're gonna do this. I'm gonna do fake race. I'm gonna base out this face. Okay, so let's do like a watercolor brush. There it is. Watercolor. We got a little mustache and a goatee. I'm gonna turn the flow. Oh, we got the opacity down. That'll be fine. Airbrushing. I don't even know what that does, but I'll just do it and feel like it adds something. Okay. It's funny. Was it you that asked me one night, Micah, if I like actually knew what the blend layers do, or if I just guess and check and fuck with them as I'm just like guessing and checking and fucking with them? Like I know what some of them do, but like I still sort of just thumb through them all. You never know. I like to be surprised with like, oh, that's actually really cool. Yeah, I mean, you know, I mean, it's like, how could you, especially with all these different colors and craziness going on, like, how could you possibly really know what's going to happen when you layer in some shit on different blend modes and, like, it's quasi impossible. But, yeah, maybe some people's brains work that way. Not mine. I'm not even mad about it. Dad had a thing with these like collared shirts. He liked to do collared shirts all the time. He used to love to just like dress nice and look fly, you know, like he wouldn't have said fly, but what would he have said? You gotta look good, Carl. You know, something like that. With this crazy New Yorker accent. He was a crazy New Yorker. This is kind of having a Van Gogh-ish theme to it. Like Judy was talking about. I'm just kind of stream of consciousness slapping some paint up in this thing. Why? I don't care about Xbox updates. Matter of fact, I'm not even signed into Xbox. Go away, Xbox. Where the fuck's that even coming from? Weird. Weird. Tell you what though, this one's already looking cool. Micah, do you just remember about the stream, or does it whenever I post in the MoGraph meetup that it jogs your memory? Nice. Thanks, Judy. I love that you love it. Judy always tells me I'm going to be a famous artist one day. She doesn't know why I'm not famous already. Makes me feel good. Everyone does need a Judy, for sure. Judy's the shit. Thank you, Judy. I love that. I appreciate your kindness all these years. I met Judy when I was like 14 because I emailed her trying to get C. Cleanthus at Hotmail. And she had it already because she actually studied Cleanthus, who was an ancient Greek Stoic philosopher, wrote the hymn to Zeus, studied under Zeno, a brilliant mind, one of the first people to suggest that animals had souls and we needed to coexist with nature, all kinds of cool shit. Yeah, she had already had that and had gone under the name Cleanthus quite a bit. Didn't know there was any of us out in the wild still, you know. So, anyways, we connected there and we've been friends ever since, you know, couple 2-3 years since I've been 16, so gonna be 40 soon. Crazy out there. Never thought I'd be making live art on the internet. Or that I'd go to art school, work myself out of an art job by hiring too many artists that I need to keep working. Not too many, but I don't want to make that sound differently than it is. I'm super thankful for my whole team and all of their crazy talent. I can't do what they do, nor do I want to. This is what I want to do, like make this kind of art. So I do, and it works good, and I love it, and life is good. That kind of looks cool. It's all solo, like. Digital watercolor. That's what I got going on here. I've been trying to make time to learn Adobe Fresco because I feel like that could be a lot of fun for me. Which is has more painterliness to its functionality and the way it animates onto the canvas, which is kind of neat. But it's been something I've been wanting to play with. I just haven't got to it. I played with it a little bit when it first launched, but I feel like it could be really helpful. Just trying to see what else I could add in here. Give it some more depth of color. It's a little too one-dimensional. That might be fun, especially if I just apply this as that's the one. Oh, wow. My first painting. Holy shit. I can't believe this is in there. This is my first painting, y'all. I did this in 5th grade. My dad was so fucking proud of this that, like, he never got rid of it. I still have it somewhere. And he photocopied it and all kinds of shit. I think I was in, like, 5th grade or 4th grade. And, like, you know, holy shit. Wow. What a nice little surprise. Got my little mountains and my little hills of grass and the little pond up front, and you know, it was cute. Man, he was so proud. I don't think he was ever more proud of me in my art than he was of me when I did that. Oh, it's both good and depressing, I suppose, but I don't think this is gonna work for me. Let's see. No. Wow, so cool. I hadn't seen that in years. Nope. I think I'm just gonna keep painting on this face for now. Yeah, it's just like so much better. It's alright. Okay, come on. It doesn't need to be anything in particular. I'm getting lost in the sauce a little, you know? I don't even know what I mean by that, but just gonna keep having fun. I was getting too serious. I think that was the play. The problem. Yeah, okay, good. Let's get back into there. Just layering in colors and making art. Uncle Stevie. I wonder who Uncle Stevie was. I'm gonna call one of my dad's cousins after this show and be like, yo, who is Uncle Stevie? I just made art of Uncle Stevie. It's kind of cool to think about, like, some member of my family who's long dead, I would assume. He doesn't look youthful here. And my dad's been gone for 10 years. He was probably younger than this guy by a lot. And this was probably done in the 70s. So you're talking about a guy that's been gone maybe 20, 30 years. Now he's back to life in my art. You know, no one knows who he is, unfortunately, but that's you know, it's okay. Here we are. I think about like all the content I make on these channels and art I make and like how that could live on and what people might do with that in the future, and maybe they're related to me, maybe they're not, maybe no one ever cares, but the opportunity and the potential are there, which is just kind of exciting. It's not why I'm doing it, right? Like, I'm just doing it because I'm having fun, which should be everyone's like priority. Like, are you having fun and not at the expense of someone else's happiness, then you should be doing some more of that. You don't get the non-fun days back. Fuck it. Just have some fun. Make some art. Do fun things. Put a smile on your face. Maybe somebody else's while you're at it. This one's looking a little squarely. I like it though. It's fucking weird. Damn good for a fifth grader. I had you know, had a bright shining start there. Appreciate you, Chris. Good to see you, brother. Was trying to do my best back then. Got my fifth grader. You know, it's funny. Like, so in sixth grade, I tried out for like this like elite art school, right? And like you had to like submit this portfolio, and I worked on it. I mean, hours. Like, never worked on anything harder at that point in my life, right? Really wanted to go to this art school. Anyways, I submit the thing, and then they have a secondary screening process. So if you make it through the first process, then they're like, all right, cool, come to the showcase stage. You come meet the staff. You do a day at the school. You eat lunch. You know, you ride the bus, do all the things, right? Like you were going to the school. Anyways, long story short, I went there. I did all their little assignments and all these little test projects, and like I just bombed everything, man. It was just not my day. I wasn't inspired. Everything kind of just looked very forced and shitty, and like it wasn't at all. It looked like I didn't submit the portfolio that they saw, right? So they didn't let me in. And then I did not do art again until college. Like, didn't do it in high school at all. Did like a little bit of middle school stuff, made some cool little sculptures and shit, but yeah, like it crushed my little art dreams, which was like really sad. And I don't think like anybody really noticed. Like I don't think my dad noticed or my mom noticed. I don't even know if my dad knew I was trying out for that school. My dad didn't live with us, so we'd see him, every day more or less, but he'd come over and hang out for a little while. But yeah, so it was pretty shitty. They squashed my dreams. It's alright, I rebounded, came back, here I am, making art. Probably most of the kids in that school got jobs doing something else that they don't love. So, fuck them. Little Carl, man, I'm a soul crushed. That's alright. That's all good, man. Life is beautiful. You gotta roll with it sometimes. It's alright. Sometimes you got to have that adversity to really, turn you into the creature you're meant to become, Should I have jammed in the corner up there or down there? I think I don't know, I like some of the details back there. Just exploring. Ooh, that color back there is really nice, though. Compositionally, it feels a little off, though. Yeah. I don't know. Woo.
Carl, how's it going?
What up? Is this Barrett?
Yeah, how's it going, man?
Sweet, dude. Love to hear your voice, Barrett. Look at me, I knew your voice. That means we're close, Barrett. Welcome to the stream, sir. Hey, FYI, anybody, you guys can jump into the Discord. I have a open channel where anybody can just jump in anytime, which Barrett is here taking advantage of. So, Barrett, welcome to the stream, brother.
Thanks, man. I was gonna say I don't see a stream on Discord. I'm able to join.
Yeah, that's cause I forgot to turn it on. Let's go. Here we go. Boom. There you go. Here, I'll turn my face on too, and then you're good to go now, Barrett. You got the stream, see the art. Here we go.
Nice.
So I'm just making some weird face. I've only been working on it for about 25 minutes, give or take. I forgot to save progress shots. So let me slap little progress shots down here. So save as a copy. We got to come up with a name for this. My dad did have Uncle Stevie written on here, so I guess Uncle Stevie is the default name, but I'm sure we can come up with something more fun than that.
No way. Did you say Uncle Stevie?
Yeah, I don't know who the fuck Uncle Stevie is, but yeah,
That's
here,
cool.
look, I'll show you right
Uncle
here.
Stevie.
Uncle Stevie. You know, this Uncle Stevie, whatever. It's been on this
Awesome.
piece of paper written in ink here for, 50 years. So that's what it is. I don't even know of an Uncle Stevie, but that's okay. So I'm just saving some. I like to do little progress shots. It's weird. I need a content partner. I have like isolated screen recordings on this screen over here, where it's just like the screen that doesn't move and everything just sort of evolves. And then I have like the show recording, and then I have progress shots. So I have like a tons of opportunity to make a bunch of content. Someday I'll get a good partner for that, but in the meantime, I'm just doing art. Fuck it. Know what I mean?
Yep. Right on, man.
Yeah, man. Welcome back, man. What are you, 2 streams in a row now? 3?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I was just checking in. Yeah, I'm killing a little bit of time. It's been a long day.
I hear you, brother. Well, you're welcome to come kill
Yeah.
time with me whenever.
Yeah, for sure, man.
How's your crypto bags doing? Got to be looking pretty decent,
Yeah, pretty good, man. Pretty good. Jeez, it's a lot of work, man. It's trying to build an enterprise level application with just a few guys. It's, it's kind of hard.
Sounds daunting.
Yeah, it kind of is. We'll get through it though.
Yeah. What the fuck else are you doing? Just keep moving.
Yeah, that's right. Keep pushing forward.
Yeah, that's right. Every little bit of progress is progress, right? And it stacks up day over day. Insurmountable things eventually feel like you can do it, and it doesn't feel so overwhelming, right? So
Yeah, exactly.
it's the name of the game. It's like I remember the first time I went to New York City, and I was just like, how the fuck did we make this? Was all barren rock at one point, you know what I mean? Like in swampland, and like we made all of this shit. Like it was just like overwhelming to even think about. Just like looking at one bolt screwed into the side of this giant fucking bridge as I'm like driving into the city for the first time. It's like human beings, we make some shit. Like it's pretty wild.
It's amazing, like the capabilities that we have. It's mind blowing to really think about it.
Yeah, no, it really truly is. Man, this piece it's coming together. I feel like this is just like me doing a coloring book with my dad. It's like I really got to make a coloring book one day. I feel like people would vibe on
Yeah, make a coloring book. Definitely about like 5 of them.
it. Yeah, dude. Just get real baked and sit at your house and color with Carl and Teddy. It'd be great. Teddy was my dad's name. So, what'd you say?
It's like the perfect Christmas present.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it comes with your Virginia medicinal card, and
Oh hell.
I'm just being stupid. We were considering rebooting his official shit notebooks. I don't know if I ever showed you that, and doing the whole thing out of rolling papers, and then putting like little quotes on every page, and like we did with the official shit notebook. So this is the old one. Yeah, these are cool. So now someone's gonna steal our good idea. Sorry, babe. Anyways, yeah, they're super cool. So these are just little notebooks we have. I made like a little pocket-sized version with my dad. Every page has got like a quote with the word shit in it. A quote. Yeah. Yeah. It'll take a year to organize all this shit. I don't know. Every page is funny. So I made like a couple thousand of them in the early 2000s, and then I still have like 2 or 3 left. Still get requests for them, which is crazy. People still break them out. That's pretty exciting. So I don't know.
Hey, I don't know if it's you, but it sounds like your mic's a little muffled. I don't know if it's Discord or...
Is that better? I have a fan that was blowing onto it, so that might have fucked it up. Or if that might be the same.
Yeah. I think it's a little bit better.
Let's see. Let's move the mic over here. Is that better?
Oh yeah, yeah,
Okay.
it's way better.
Oh, cool. Yeah, yeah. I like that. People gotta let me know when I'm mumble. Captain Mumbles over here.
Hey, did you ever get that piece up from last week?
Yeah, dude, I did. I made a post about it on all the chat. Oh, not yeah. Last week's piece is up there too. I made the post with the piece from the week before as well. But I promoted that today. So natural surrender, dude. I put it on like t-shirts and dresses and hoodies and like it looks so fucking crazy. Highly
Yeah,
recommend.
yeah. I definitely want a frame of that one.
Cool. Oh, that.
Can you drop it in chat somewhere or something? I
Yeah,
can
yeah,
find
yeah,
it.
yeah. Let's see. Where's the chat here? I'll drop it. I did drop it into the general chat on Discord. If you click on the red bubble link, if you just scroll up one post.
Yeah, I did see that. I get so many Discord notifications. It's hard to keep track of everything.
Oh no, I get it, man. I get it. There's always a lot of shit going on in the world, especially these days. It's getting a little crazier out there.
Fun times.
Something like that. Something like that. End of times, fun times. What's the difference?
Yeah, right.
Anyways. I'm marginally less stressed than people living in Canada, Greenland, and Mexico, I suppose. So, like, we don't want to be additional states in the Union. I digress. I try not to get political on here, but it's difficult sometimes.
Sorry, Chrome. I'm on the Mac. Chrome just crapped out on me.
It's all good.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. I mean, I don't know if you know, but I'm actually half Canadian, and majority of my family, like my cousins, stuff like cousins, aunts, uncles, they're up in Canada.
Oh, yeah. I did not know that. That's cool, man.
Yeah, yeah. Canada's all right.
Okay, yeah, no, I got some good friends that are Canadian. People I do a lot of business with. Got my agency I work with out of Canada called Totally Branded. They help us generate leads and do a whole lot of shit with my business in terms of like just operations and stuff. It's crazy. Like I'm not really great at like all the. Yeah, dude, they're killer. I'll make an introduction if you want. She usually comes out to the stream every once in a while too. The CEO. She's super chill. But dude, they're like operational excellence, man. Like everything, just like setting up procedures and like all the everything you'd ever fucking want. That like you can just focus on what you're good at, and they'll just make sure all the other shit gets done well. And again, like setting up procedures and like best practices and like just as standard operating procedures is what I was looking for there. Sorry,
Hmm.
little deep into this drink already. Where's it at, by the way?
You don't even know.
Hey, no judgment. No judgment. Just because you're pretty doesn't mean you can
There's
say
no
whatever you want.
judgment, I'm just laughing at you.
I love you. Hey, baby. You want to make me another drink?
What you drinking?
Sensuous, I don't know, rum and juice.
What kind of rum? Light rum?
Yeah, my
Yeah.
my cannabis rum.
Yeah.
What's up, dude? You got a headache?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, buddy. I love you. Got your little headache hat on. I bought these for the family a while back. They're pretty amazing.
Yeah.
You know, you can use words and like not be a Teletubby. That'd be great. All right, cool. I love you, crazy child. You haven't tried this like procreating thing. Highly recommend it. 10 out of 10. Don't have more than you can handle though. That's my my disclaimer.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, sorry, I'm buying something from you.
What'd you say?
I'm sorry. I said sorry, I'm buying something from you.
Oh, hey, dude. You know what? You can take all the moments you need to buy things for me. don't let me distract you from that very important mission you're on.
Well, I've been like wondering, you know, like my
Thank
office.
you, beautiful.
I'm getting ready to redo my office with, you know, some kind of artwork, and I've been like, oh, how do I, you know, I'm not good at decorating, so I'm like, how do I decorate something? And you know, like I don't really have anything to put up on the walls and stuff, but I think your artwork is like what I was missing because not only, you know, would somebody come into the office and sit down, but it would also be a conversational piece as well.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Ooh, thank you, Barrett. Just got me another sale. Barrett, you're the VIP high roller these days, bro. Just out here buying things. Tell you what, dude, if you take some pictures of spaces in your office and you're like, hey, I really need something for here, I can do photo mock-ups with just like pieces of my art that I think will go good there and help you with your decoration and such from afar. So, if you're open to that.
Yeah, yeah, actually, man, I would love for you to. I know I talked with you a few months ago about this, but I'd love for you to do a piece for the crypto coin that we got.
Okay, cool.
And take that piece and kind of use it as a banner on our social media platforms, and you know maybe self not self promote, but yeah, help promote some of your artwork as well as you know maybe provide some kind of artists that we have that may want. I dropped a link in our Discord earlier about you know if there are any artists that want to do some merchandise or some kind of T-shirts, CD labels, you know, basically anything you can think of.
Yeah.
Um, Try to send them your way here, but yeah, man.
Dude, I'm down. I'm down to talk about that. Happy to do some artwork for sure. I like doing art, as you may know. So, um, yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah,
I'm happy to chat about it. Adding a little green on here, because, you know, having some green crazy lights on here always makes a little sense. I love these like fucked up eyes, and then I also sort of hate them.
it kind of makes me think. It's like, what is he looking at? You know,
Well,
like what?
he don't know. His fucking eyes are going in two different directions. You know. Yeah, Judy, you got to get the Discord back up and running. Oh, she's gone already, probably. But anyways, I just saw her comment about Discord. So I've been talking with some people. I'm definitely doing an NFT drop this year. Chris, if you're still on, I want to drop some NFTs with Voy. I don't know if your network's open. I actually really like the idea of doing that. So Chris, who commented earlier, he's got his own level 1 blockchain, and it's not his own. It's just, I mean, he started. He's the founder, but like he's built a fucking amazing community. Their Discord is like on fire all the time, like real serious, like decentralized, like what Web3 was supposed to be before it got hijacked by like the same billionaire bankers that own everything else, you know, with Bitcoin. So I highly recommend that shit, especially if you're into Web3. I know you are, Barrett. So they're doing it right over there. Like good, really, really good people. Definitely good for the space. So
Oh yeah.
man, this one's coming together cool. I like it. It's fucking weird. I haven't done one quite like this. I don't know if I like the eyes though. They're ruining it for me. But maybe they're all right.
Honestly, as a colorful call collector, I would take this one and I would hang it on the wall, and I'd put another one with somebody else looking the other way. Something else. And do like a zigzag to where they're kind of looking at each other.
I love it, dude. I will drive out there and take a selfie with that setup and put it on all my shit just out of principle because it sounds amazing. I love it, dude.
It's so cool.
Yeah, this one's fun. This has like been just fun tonight. It's fine. It took me like 30 minutes to pick out what I wanted to start on, which I try not to waste people's time on that. You know, I try to, but you know, I also try to be entertaining in the meantime. So I don't know. It's a double-edged sword, I guess. But this one, I'm really liking it. It was a little bit of a weird, rough start, but now I'm having all the fun. So let's give me a nice purpley color. I'm finishing up another yoga piece. I didn't want the stream to kind of be. Last year, I felt like the stream was a whole lot of yoga pieces, but I wanted to kind of balance it out a little better this year and get back to my creative roots on these crazy freaking faces. I just love these faces. Wolf's Bane. What up, Wolf's Bane? Remind me your non-YouTube tag name if I know you by a different name. But welcome to the stream, Wolf's Bane. Glad to have you.
So, Carl, what are you calling this one?
Dude, I don't know. It's Uncle Stevie until we come up with a better name. And Mike, I hear you about being jealous. You know, you doing that dry November, dry January. Yeah. I'm doing a sopping wet January. I've been drinking like every day. What'd you say?
Stevie Wonder. Like Stevie Wonders.
Stevie Wonders. Oh, Stevie Wonders? That could be cool. It's kind of clever. I'm not against it.
Sorry, I'm talking nonsense. I'll be back in a little bit. I'm gonna take a break for a second.
Yeah, brother. No stress. Soggy January. Yeah, I don't know. I just like bought I don't usually keep alcohol in the house. I come from a long line of raging alcoholics, so definitely on my English, Scottish side, which is my mom's side. But like I don't usually do a lot of alcohol, but when I have it, it's like hard not to drink. And then I drink a little bit on the streams. Just helps, I think. Just kind of loosen up and keep it light and have some fun, kind of thing. I don't know. But yeah, I definitely put on like 10 pounds when I got knee surgery and all that stuff. So I'm looking forward to. I'll probably cut it back a lot here in the coming. I've been thinking about cutting it back a bit. It's just like the holidays. I start drinking. Have a lot of people over. Always social drinking. So it's all right. Ain't no thing. But yeah, that dry January definitely helps. It's over here. Man, I'm just having fun with this one. Love the explosion of insane colors. Like it's doing it for me.
break out the shovel because I'm digging it.
What'd you say?
I said break out the shovel because I'm digging it.
Did you get a bunch of snow out there? I mean, it made me think about snow. I went for a little walk today. I took a meeting walking today. I walked 3.5 miles in the snow while on a call, so I could just get some exercise and not just be a lazy bum. And I didn't want to like not breathe in some cold air. It's like 19 degrees outside. It was quite awesome actually.
Yeah.
And I enjoy being a eccentric human being where people are like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, yeah, 19 degrees. Let's be outside. That's where it's at. I mean, you got the right jacket on. Doesn't really matter, right? Like, as long as you're dry, doesn't matter too much.
As long as you got a nice fire behind you.
Got me a fire going right back here. It's looking good. It's looking good. See it right there?
Yeah, I see.
There it is.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, dude. I always get me a couple cords of wood every summer, winter, and just burn them. Have stacks of. I used to cut all my own wood and do all that shit, and then I just was like, yeah, I'll just do yoga for exercise and let someone else cut all this wood, and I'll just have them drop it off over here.
I know, man. That was like my childhood. Like every Saturday, Sunday, go out, cut wood, split wood, stack wood.
Oh yeah, it's that country boy living. People don't know about that,
Mhm. Yeah.
Did you grow up out
That's
in Franklin? Yeah, definitely good, man.
Yep.
Nice. Eccentricity for the win. Agreed, Micah. I'm always trying to be weird. I want people to be like, what the fuck is wrong with that guy? Which, in all the right ways, right? Like, I don't want people to think I'm a shitty human being. I just want them to think that I'm not well adjusted to a profoundly sick society, That's my goal. I forget whose quote it is, but I love it. I've said it a few times on the stream, but it's like, it's no measure of health or wellness to be well adjusted to a profoundly sick society, right? So we live in a place where like there's obesity epidemics and health crises and everything because we all sit at a fucking desk all day and eat highly processed trash food, chocked full of chemicals that are banned in every other country in the world, at least Europe and the ones who like, hey, look, this science says it causes fucking cancer, but in America it's good for profit, so we don't care, that kind of shit. So I try to avoid all that in my life. Try to avoid sedentary chemical consumption lifestyle. What do I know? While I'm drinking my alcohol, so whatever that's worth.
They as potatoes.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like I could just doodle on this for forever. I don't even know what I'm trying to accomplish at this point. It's good times, though. I love how loose I kept it.
Trying to figure out the expression on his face.
It's like
he definitely has like an expression, but I'm trying to figure out like what is that expression that he's, like he saw something. It's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that's what I just saw, or something.
It's a great question for sure.
I'm probably like reading into it too much.
No, it's great. That's art should make everyone think about things and look at it and go, wow, what is that? What does that even mean? Why are we here?
Yeah.
I love it. I mean, to be fair, knowing my dad, like, who fucking knows? Like, it might not even been a conscious decision, He just channeled the inner creative gods all the time, you know what I mean? It was just whatever that even means. But like, it wasn't. When I watched him do art, he just like exploded it onto a page. It just like summoned it from the ether with this like effortless, whimsical, creative madness. It was like a shitstorm of creativity, and it was like just. I wish I had have recorded him making like I have this last piece of his on the wall right there. That one you can't really see it. He did this like a month before he died. Just like in like 20 minutes, just stood there at his thing, his little table, and just made this just like a crazy glare on it. But it's one of my favorite pieces.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, it's very soft and angelic, and I have a digital one that's a little easier to see, but it was wild because I took it and just like hung it on the mirror in front of him for the rest of his days, you know, and like it was almost like part of his transition into this like ethereal spiritual creature from this like lively, energetic madman that he was. I mean, he was like he would steal. You couldn't put him in a room without him dominating the whole room with just his energy and charisma and excitement for life. Like there was nothing subtle about him. He was just wild and free, which was great, you know. But like, he you know slowed down and became this something different as he was passing, and it was cool. It changed me forever. Like it was a profound human experience. Sent me on the path of where I'm at now. I actually have right here on my monitor, I have written down 12/30/57. So that's, you know, December 30th, 1957 would be the exact same day in my life that my dad died in his. And it just kind of helps me like keep life in perspective, right? Like I'm headed there no matter what. That day's getting closer. So like, what do I want to be true about me and my life and what I've done by the time I get there? And it's just having it right there on my monitor every day is powerful, right? Like, I don't know. I don't know why I do shit like that, but
yeah, no, I get it, man. Yeah. Earlier I was going to ask you, I'm like, you know, how'd you get into this profession? How'd you, you know, get into arts? But I think I already know the answer to that question. Now I was trying to think of a follow-up question to ask you, but I couldn't think of a follow-up question. I guess my follow-up question would be, how did you figure out that, you know, kind of go digital and
sure. Well, the first answer is not as straightforward as you might think. Like I said, I didn't get into the. I don't know if you were on the stream earlier when I was talking about the ODC art school. Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so when I was a kid, I applied to get into this like advanced art school, and I submitted this like amazing portfolio that I worked on harder than I'd worked on anything else in my life up to that point. Right. I think I was in 6th grade, and it was like so exciting. And then I got into the first day, right? So like they have this like preliminary day where it's like, okay, well, you made it past phase 1, come to phase 2. You come to the school, you know, we bus you over here, you have the whole experience, and we give you a bunch of tester projects and all these different art mediums, and you know, if you're good enough, we'll let you stay here, and you know, we'll invite you back. Well, long story short, I got there, was not inspired. There was a guy named Mr. Carl who just like literally just hated my shit. Like he wasn't. I could tell he didn't like anything I was making, and I wasn't making anything good, but like the vibe all. Mike could just say that this guy's expressions is that he just realized he shit himself. You can't see the stream chat, I don't think, from where you're looking. But anyways, so like long story short, didn't get into art school, didn't do any art. Even though my dad had art, my whole life was covered in art. Like, you know, my brothers and sister don't do art. One of my brothers, Aristotle, will do some painting sometimes. But anyways, long story short, I didn't do art again until college. So I actually went to ODU and like freshman preview day, like you come in with your parents and they help you like um you walk around, learn the school, whatever. I was an undeclared major, so I hadn't picked my classes. I didn't know what I was doing. I just was like, I'm gonna go to college. I don't know why. I did really good in school. Went to math science accelerated high school. I pretty much effortlessly made honor roll for all the years, and like no big deal, right? But got to the college preview day, and they asked me, all right, so what are you thinking that you want to do? And I was like, I don't know. I'd like to make some video games. I love video games. Always been into fantasy and storytelling, and video games is a huge like part of my life, my whole life, right? Like I fucking love video games. Anyway, so they go, oh, okay. Well, do you want to do the art or do you want to do the programming? And like I had taken like AP computer programming. Like I'd done all kinds of stuff in high school. Like could definitely program already. And like I said, I had a math science background from the specialized high school I went to for a few years, which I dropped out of, actually. I went there for 2 years. Like, this is too much fucking... doing 5 hours of homework in 10th grade. Like, I'm good. It was like school, soccer practice, 5 hours of homework, go to bed, wake up, do it again. I got over that pretty quickly because I was like, we're all going to go to the same college. So let me just, like, not kill myself for years for no reason. So anyways, my dad... Go ahead.
I was saying, yeah, really. Like, yeah, don't kill yourself for something.
Yeah, for fucking high school shit that, like, didn't make any sense. So then, anyways, my dad interrupts the lady when I said, when they're like, what do you want to do, the art? Do you want to do the coding? And, like, I didn't even reply. He's like, oh, he definitely wants to do the art. And I was like, yeah, let's do the art. Fuck it. So they literally just put me into fine arts. And the rest is sort of history. Like, I fell in love with it. Like, I loved it. Right out the gate, like, every class I took, like, I just dumped my whole self into it. Started off with, like, sculpture and simple drawing stuff. And then I took figure drawing. I fucking loved figure drawing. Like, I did figure drawing I went back to figure drawing every semester from the semester I took it. It's like a 300 level class. So, like, I did 3 or 4. I did one semester like officially, and then like 3 or 4 semesters after that I would just go I would schedule my classes around it, so I had that block free. And the professor at the time was a lady named Elizabeth Leor, who's been on the stream a couple times. She's amazing. But like I would just go to class and she'd just let me sit in there and just draw, and like it was just amazing. I just fell in love with all of it. Did blacksmithing and all kinds of crafting, and like yeah, it is. The universe just lines up, bro. It's fucking amazing. Yeah, like that was it. So then I just got hooked on it. And then while I was in design school, I realized very quickly, because my dad, first generation American, immigrants came over from Greece. Like when Greeks moved over here as refugees, like everybody else, we weren't white. No one wanted to hire a greasy Greek greaseball. And, we had to fend for ourselves. And my dad still very much had that, like, build your own destiny mentality and, like, be your own, your own fucking, your own made man, like, sink or swim on your own thing. So, like, I had that from an early age where I knew that, like, I was more or less unemployable. I had already started a business when I was 19, miserably failed at that. Didn't know what the fuck I was doing. But, so then I just started hiring, like, upperclassmen to come do work for me, while I was in design school. So I was finding clients to do work for and then just hiring the people that actually knew how to do the work. And then, my junior and senior year, I was already, starting to get some decent skills myself. So I was getting my teacher to fucking let me use projects for school that I would find clients in the real world and mash them up and basically get people to pay me to go to school. So that's sort of where the business was born, and I've been working for myself ever since. So it was pretty fun.
It's awesome, man. Amazing.
Yeah. So the journey evolves into even weirder, right? Because I built this business up, and I'm starting to take on clients doing any kind of thing that anybody will pay me to do work, right? So, like, whatever it is, if you can make it... Hold on. Did you call me, babe?
You had a great job. You forgot that part.
Oh, my wife My wife's been here for the whole journey, so she interrupted. She interjected from the other room that I did get a great fucking job. So like, let's see, 2004, I got a job working on this help desk on the NMC on an NMCI contract. Had a top secret security clearance, like doing all kinds of crazy shit. Amazing government job. Fucking hated it. Would get like the Mondays, the Sunday scaries. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this concept, but basically, like Sunday rolls around and you just get sick to your stomach because you just don't want to go to work tomorrow. And I fucking hated my life. So like I was working that job, I was doing school like 9 to 3, and then 3:30 to midnight I would go to this other job and work on base, making great money. Was driving a Land Rover, like living the dream, right? But I fucking hated it. And it wasn't when I finally quit that job. The first day of our honeymoon, I had a 2-week vacation planned for our honeymoon, and I quit my job. I called in, put in my 2 weeks, and Alden and I went on a honeymoon for like, I don't know, 25, like almost a whole month. Like we went to like Hilton Head for a week, and then we went camping for 2 weeks. Like it was great, right? Really beautiful. And then I just sort of struggled to figure it out for years, and eventually I started, finding more and more work. I picked up some employees, and I got to the point, actually, about 5 or 6, I guess, I've been doing the stream for 3 years, so maybe like 8 years ago. So let's see, like I started in full time in 2007, got my first employees probably like 2010, and dude, Sunday Scaries is like a thing, bro. I hated it. Like I really would get an ulcer I was getting ulcers essentially just at the idea of like going to work on fucking Monday. I fucking hated my life. Anyways, I'm off on a serious tirade. Sorry, Barrett. Barrett, is this answering any of your questions, or how's the story going? Good. You good?
Oh yeah, dude. No. This is interesting. I can relate a lot of ways. You know that. What'd you say it was Sunday?
Sunday
What?
Scaries.
Sunday.
The Sunday Scaries, right? Like
Sunday scaries. Okay, Sunday scaries. Yes, I can relate to that a little bit. Yeah, I mean, I don't totally hate my job because I love what I do, and I love making things, and that's basically what I do, as a software engineer.
Yeah.
But when it comes to as personal, as a person, especially with running a business, having a business, and multiple projects within a business, it really, where I get the Sunday scaries is it kind of irks me because there's all these projects that we have that have the potential, we just haven't got from point A to point B, and then I still get the Sunday scaries from going and doing the 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, which takes up a lot of my time, which that time, as you know, could be devoted towards something else to help build something else up. So it's a hard balance to really do in life, and especially if you're kind of strapped in, especially with like finances and other things, it makes it kind of hard.
It
But
does.
yeah, I totally feel it, and that's an awesome story, man.
Thanks, man. Yeah. So I just took the leap in 2007, made a little white lie to the wife that like I had enough contracts to sustain us for a month or two. That she said just a couple of months. Like we didn't have a lot of expenses. Like we still were living with family at the time, and we just figured it out. Like it just never looked back. Just keep going. Every time I was gonna fail, the wife was like, "Get the fuck up. You got this." And every time I wasn't pushing hard enough, she's like,
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing? Step your shit up." Like, the theme there is find a life partner that like gets you and is your fucking champion, and everything else gets easier. So, it's funny
That's
though, because
amazing.
I built this business up over the years, right? And I think about 6 or 7 years ago, so I hired Ross on in 2012. He became my creative director probably like 2014, 2015. I'd say by 2016, 2017, something in that range, Ross pulled me aside. He's like, "Look, man, if you want to make money, you got to get the fuck off the art team." He's like, "You're too slow. You're too artsy fartsy. You're not like, no one can hold you accountable because you're the boss." So I literally got fired from my own art team and my own creative company. which seemed fine at the time, and certainly like I still don't do creative for my company for Epic Mate, which is great. Like I'm not wired to be a production artist, and I didn't even know that until we actually like hired production artists, right? Like, um, so I
Mm.
kind of the creative side of me like was pretty dead for a while, and I didn't know that. And then when my dad passed away, like I was just devastated, and I just kind of like took a few. I probably didn't work for like a month, give or take. Like Ross and everybody else ran my company, which was fucking beautiful, and I literally will never could never thank them enough for just like being just saving the dream that I had built because I had nothing. Like my dad was like my best friend my whole life, and like I was just crushed, like fucking crushed. But long story short, I found my creativity again in this healing journey of like, wanting to connect with my father and like deciding that like I was just gonna pick up one of his pieces of art and just start doing art with it. Like this, what I'm doing here, I did physically with colored pencils the first time. I took like a light box and I made a copy of one of his pieces and I just drew on top of that, and that evolved over the years from 2016 until I did like one or two a year for a while, and then in 2020 2021, yeah, maybe 2022. I think 2022 I officially launched this stream in, yeah, that makes sense because it's 2025. I launched it in March of 2022, where I just started doing one of these live every week, and like so it's just been this whole like reinvigoration of my creativity, which has helped every aspect of my life and just like generally made me feel more positive. And like it's weird like looking at this portfolio now that I have. It's like holy shit, like I make this shit, I do all this now. This is like I'm an artist again, and I literally was a CEO for years and not an artist, but like still an artist in my soul and not doing artwork. So like that just didn't ever line up emotionally for me.
Yeah, that's amazing, man. Like, really, I love
Thanks.
what you're doing with taking your dad's work and building on top of that. Like, uh, as last week I said, I wish I could do something like that, like with my mom, and like she wrote poems and stuff. So I'm still trying to figure that how I can kind of incorporate what you're doing within my own lifestyle.
Write some
But yeah,
poems,
I love
man. Start
it's
with that.
awesome, dude.
Dude, like look at your mom's poems and like read some of them and then let them inspire you to make something, or maybe some way like put them into code and have them become, dude, you could create an AI chat bot and like talk,
Oh yeah.
dude, extensively talk to about like you and your relationship with your mom and what she meant to you, and then like start breaking out like, all right, well I want you to help me visualize some of these poems. So take the poems, put them in there and have them like export, like tell it to export some sort of storyboard or some sort of like script for you to then visualize from, and then put that into a generative AI visual thing. And then so like you could get really crazy with it on that level. That I mean, I don't know, that's just random thoughts, like you do what you want, but I don't know.
Oh
That-
yeah. Yeah, for sure, man.
I
For
don't know.
sure.
Yeah, I'm out here just
Yeah,
brainstorming.
I've definitely been thinking about it the past week. That's for sure.
I love it, dude. Yeah, it just feels good. This has been such a wild healing journey for me. Like I was really fucked up about it for a while, and like I took care of him for months, like before he died. It didn't like it mattered, but it didn't like matter. Wow, I almost think this is better without the lines. I mean, I'm gonna go in and add details on the eyeballs, but like I don't know, there's something cool happening here without the line. Why does my music keep dying tonight? This is quite fucking annoying. Oh. Um,
I
what is
was just sick, but I'm not an artist or anything. But I would say that keep something with the eyes, because the eyes are kind of like what you look at and
Oh, without a doubt.
mysterifies you. Like, what is he looking at? What is he thinking? Like the whole time I've been looking at this, I've been trying to think. I'm like, like this guy is Steve or whoever.
Uncle Steve. Uncle Steve.
Uncle Steve. But I've been trying to figure out, like, what could he be looking at? You know, like, what is his expression? You know, and I don't know. I think that's what tells the story of it.
They're the windows to the soul, sir. Eyes are the
Yeah,
windows of the soul. That's the old saying. So
yeah, something like that.
yeah. So I watch lots of tutorials from this guy Aaron Blaze, who's like a magical fucking artist. He was one of the like the lead guys in like the golden age of Disney and like the Little Mermaid and the fucking the Lion King, and like he was one of the animators and illustrators back then. And I watch a lot of his tutorials, and he just like it's so like amazing the kind of shit he does that like it's inspiring, you know. So yeah, let's see what kind of color eyes. Let's do blue. Blue might look nice. We'll get some little blue eyes. I might add the lines back in later. We'll see.
Yeah, it's kind of amazing how you can just make some eyes on
There we go. Just make an eyes. You know what the fuck else was I doing? Yeah. Yeah, art definitely feels magical when you're not, especially when you're not like particularly good at it yourself, right? And like watching someone else do stuff, just like it can be exciting. That's why I think this live stream actually like appeals to some people, just in the idea that like it's just fun to see something come to life, you know? So yeah, that feels a little less. I don't know.
Yeah, for sure.
I haven't saved a copy in a minute. Dude, this is really good. If I can toot my own horn. What'd you say?
I really like this.
Yeah, man, I'm vibing it myself. I'm gonna do a physical painting soon and live stream that. That's on the list too.
That'd be pretty dope.
That doesn't look very good at all. I don't know, something about, I just hate the eyes. Like they're really killing me. Yeah, that works. Just whatever he had going on with the eyeballs was wrecking my vibe.
So cool.
Uncle Stevie.
Oh,
I'm gonna call my Uncle Johnny and go, yo, who the fuck is Uncle Stevie? He'll know. My Uncle Johnny was super tight with my dad. He used to work for my grandfather, who was also named Carl. So he says it's just funny when like, you know, I call him up like, hey, it's Carl Cleanthus and blah blah blah, and he's like, you know, Carl Cleanthus, you know, this is just like a blast from the past to hear the name, you know, because I'm the third, so it's pretty cool. What up, Lonnie? Welcome to the show. Lonnie's my homie. Yeah, I like the lines. The eyeballs were garbage. Like I just needed some good eyeballs in there, you know.
yeah.
I frequently fix the eyeballs on my dad's art, and it worked for his style. Like it just doesn't work for mine. What I'm trying to do here, so.
It's almost like a woman said, "Don't look at me with love in your eyes. I'll break your heart." That's the reaction.
Barrett, talk to me about your experience with this here. you,
I'm trying to figure it out.
you,
I don't know. I'll probably buy a frame of this and put it in my office, and every time I walk by it, I'm gonna be like, "What is he thinking?"
the heartbreak of Uncle Stevie.
Heartbreak of Uncle Steve.
So much fun.
Too funny.
I love this like sloppy painterly style that I'm doing tonight. It's fun. So much fun.
You can almost see it in his shoulders as well.
Yeah,
His
yeah.
shoulders give off like he's kind of taken back a little bit.
He's like, yo, what'd you just say to me?
But, yeah. What?
That was disrespectful.
I can see it. Cool. So cool.
Yeah,
I do need to bounce. Hey, let me know when you put this up because I'm definitely gonna snag this.
Okay, awesome, Barrett. Thank you for being the #1 colorful Carl collector. You and Judy are close. Judy, I think, has 5 or 6 of them. I don't know where you're at now, but you got to be close to that at this point.
2 or 3 maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
I'll try to check in every Wednesday just to see what you're up to.
Love it, dude. I really appreciate that.
If you got some.
I love it, man.
I'm definitely bored. I think this can go with the other ones I got. But I didn't realize the other ones could be framed, so I got the posters. So now I need to figure out where in Franklin I can find somebody to frame the posters. So
Yeah.
figure that out, man.
Definitely. Well, let me know if you don't see options that you like on there. I haven't been super meticulous about like uploading all the different options, but if you look at the one I did for Natural Surrender, the tree face guy, that's like the most robust offerings I've ever put together. And I can edit these and upload them and control whatever ones I just need to spend a little time on them. So, dude, I'm happy to, you say, hey, I'd love to have this one on, whatever. I can make that happen pretty easily. So don't think it's any stress. So.
Yeah, for sure, man. Definitely,
Cool.
dude. Definitely.
All right, brother. Well, good seeing you. Thanks for stopping in.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me, Carl.
All right, brother.
I'll see you next time.
Take it easy, Barrett.
See you.
Bye. All right. Uncle Stevie here. All right. Anybody got any thoughts? I think I might be getting close on this one. This hodgepodge of insane colors and excitement. It's been super fun. Yeah, Barrett's great. He's a good dude. He's a software engineer, crypto guy. Done a lot of cool stuff. Known him for quite a few years. Now he buys a bunch of my artwork because he's awesome like that. So, Lana, you've been up here like I don't know how many days running with the largest tip of 350. Nobody's beat that in like I think that's like a year old. It's got to be a year old at least, right? Like holy shit, that's kind of awesome. Thank you. Yeah, the eyes look much better for sure. They were just ruining the whole thing for me. Like the eyes got to be good, or none of it really matters, you know. But I'm working on it still. Gotta get a good sheen on them. Sheen goes a long way. Shit. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they're better. They're not great. I actually don't like them yet. What the fuck do you mean? Giving me a hard time. Kids don't got school tomorrow. I know that my dude's excited. Them roads are still looking beat up out there, so they don't need no school buses getting wrecked. Anybody else want to hop in the Discord and hang out? I think you're younger than me, Lonnie. Get it together. Sorry, I didn't start using Discord till like a few years ago. Yeah, you just jump into the... So you join my server, and then on the left side you'll see a spot with some like little microphone looking icons. That's where you join the audio part, and you might need to configure your mic and stuff, but you can join from your phone or the computer. But no pressure either. You can do whatever you want. Probably not going to be on that much longer anyways. Sort of getting to the end of the road on this one. Ooh. Yep, that'll be what happens. You hear your voice live. I don't know why the music is just being special tonight. Let's see. This is 90s EDM. Let's go. I love it. We got 48 viewers tonight. I hope that you have all liked and subscribed to my channels so that I can get rewarded by these platforms for making art. And if anybody would like to see anything in particular in the future, definitely open to suggestions, always open to commissions. Looking like starting those out around 500 this year. And happy to discuss what that would look like for you, whoever is possibly interested in that. I'm booked up through probably March, so I'd probably be able to take on stuff in April. So maybe that could be your project, friends that are listening. Happy to do anything from realistic stuff to more painterly crazy stuff, or just something like this, but just for you, you know. Happy to do that. Would be fun. So this was fun. I think this is it, friends. Yeah, no problem. What'd I do? Why am I amazing? Other than just in general, like I think this thing's done. I made it. Uncle Stevie. The Cosmic Dreams of Uncle Stevie. I need some names. What do we got, guys? It doesn't have to be Uncle Stevie, but it might as well be Uncle Stevie. Interesting how that changes the whole vibe. Definitely like this better though. Oh, yeah. Man, my pleasure. Uncle Stevie acid trip of Uncle Stevie. Dude, I didn't do any Photoshop tricks at all this time. This was all just me literally doing a digital coloring book. So rewarding. Uncle Stevie on acid. I don't mind the connotation. I think the assembly of words could use a little massaging. Let's see. I love it when something like this comes together. Like, I had no idea what I was doing even 10 minutes into the stream. And here we are, 2 hours into it, and made some art. Uncle Stevie. Let's see what ChatGPT thinks about Uncle Stevie. How about this? I love doing this. All right, ChatGPT. Uncle LSDV. that's definitely better. Zarek, what do you think about my new masterpiece? Alright, let's see. I'm submitting it to ChatGPT right now. Come on, chat, tell me something. Uncle Stevie's Vision, The Legend of Uncle Stevie, Uncle Stevie, Colors of Memory, Uncle Stevie's Cosmic Portrait, The Spirit of Uncle Stevie in Full Spectrum, Tireless Uncle Stevie's Gaze, The Layers of Uncle Stevie Reimagined. All of those suck. All right, I asked it for some more, gave it some better thoughts. So it literally just added in LSD and psychedelic to all the same names. Vivid echoes of Uncle Stevie. How about echoes of Uncle Stevie? That's kind of cool. The psychedelic gaze. Uncle Stevie. I don't know. We're close, Micah. We're close. What else you got in there? Uncle Stevie in Wonderland. Uncle PSY Stevie. Psycha Stevie. Interesting. Technicolor Mind of Stevie. Uncle Stevie's Trippy Tech. Stevie's Tie-Dye Time Machine. Uncle Stevie Goes Full Spectrum. Uncle Stevie's Acid Chronicles. Uncle Stevie Mind Melt. I kind of like the mind melt of Uncle Stevie. That could be good. Where did this white dot come from? Uncle Lysergy looks inside. Lysergic? Uncle Lysergic looks inside. What is lysergic? I've never even heard of that word. I'm out of the loop here. Oh, there it is. Never knew that. That makes sense. So Uncle Stevie Lysergithy. The Lysergithy Lysergification of Uncle Stevie. Oh, that's clever, Micah. See, that went over my head. Lysergic Stevie dose. That's like, some Leo in the sky with diamonds. Lucy, there it is. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. There it is. I like it. Let's see. So, lysergic acid dithylamide. Yeah. Too drunk for that. But I think it's cool. Uncle Lysergic looks inside. Lysergic Stevie dude. Good. Alright, not the only one. There's something there. I like it. It's not quite it, though. Let's see. So I tried to say, I asked ChatGPT, can we make a funny name that's like Lucy in the sky with diamonds, Stevie in the star with daisies? It didn't get it. It didn't get it. LSD themed. No. Lenses of Stevie's dimension. There we go. Lost in Stevie's dreams. I like that one. LSD. Lost in Stevie's dreams. Liquid Stevie daydream. Luminous Stevie's delight, lucid Stevie's discovery, layers of Stevie's dimensions. That one's really good. Love Stevie's drip, laughing Stevie's domain, loopy Stevie's delight. Wow, those are fun. I think I like lenses of Stevie's dimensions, or liquid Stevie daydream. I don't know. All of these are good. Layers of Stevie's dimensions. What do you think, Micah? You like any of those? Love Stevie's drip. That's definitely not one. Yeah, Liquid Stevie Daydream. Agreed. Let's go with it. Everybody's in agreement. Liquid Stevie Daydream. Let's do it. Hopefully, Stevie wasn't like anti drug use, and I don't know anything about Stevie. Might be desecrating his name right now, but he'll be all right. He'll be all right. Stevie's probably on the other side. Or Stevie's like an 80, 90-year-old man. Who knows? Who knows? What do we say? Liquid Stevie Daydream. Yes. Liquid Stevie Daydream. Nailed it. Cool. All right. All right, let's sign this jammy and get it over with. Man, this was like a really light, fun show. Just what I needed. The whole point of this stream was to be light and fun and easy. And feel like we're hitting it on the head tonight. Do you want to add a little splatter texture in there? Does that do anything for it? Makes it a little more painterly. I don't know. I used to always add a little texture at the end for one of my dad's paintings, but like, I don't know if it's doing anything there. It's dampening the colors. Should I switch over to the 3D color? I feel like that's really distracting from the art. That's why I stopped using it. Oh shit, I blurred my logo. Didn't mean to do that. Go away. All right. Doing that live art. Well, I really appreciate everyone coming out tonight and being a part of the creative process with me, especially Micah and Barrett and Derek and Lonnie. Really, really appreciate you guys. Oh, thanks, Micah. That's really kind of you to say, friend. Can't wait to catch up in person now. It's been a minute. Been out to a bunch of my streams. Super awesome of you. I don't like the way that looks. Let's try again. Carl, Cleanthus. We're almost there. That one looks like shit. Let's try it. Nope. It's hard to do this. Yo, I used to be like 2 in the morning signing these things, like really not sober, and like writing the wrong year and the wrong month on them. I go back and like yo, no one even saw me do this, but like it's forever the wrong date by a long shot, like months off, years off. Like it was great. You know, that's how you know I was really getting in there, just being crazy. I love that it was inspirational. That makes me feel really good, actually. I love inspiring people, helping people, being creative, all the things. How's that look? Looks good. Liquid Stevie's Daydream. Bam. Damn, this is doing it. I made that. Let's go, team. Rhino Beach just popped in for a few, taking another break. Definitely going to snag that LSD piece. Appreciate you, brother. Oh yeah, you want to get the NFT? I'll make NFTs of this. All right, well, so because you're saying that, you set the price. What do you think I should start my NFTs at? Like, so, but like, it's hard to say. Let's say like the USD equivalent. What do you think is a fair number since you brought it up? Like when I first tried to launch a collection, I was like, oh, like. I don't know. I think I was trying to do way too much money, like a quarter ETH, which was like $500. Yeah, I don't know if that's. I didn't have any build up either. Any people, like I hadn't been doing shit yet, so I don't know. All right, I can start it there for sure. We sell a bunch of them. That'd be great. Cool. Well, that's it for the night, friends. Made us some art tonight. Appreciate everyone coming out and supporting the stream and buying prints and all the awesome stuff there. So I'll be back next week, Wednesday, 8 p.m. I wouldn't sell it for anything under 500, but then again, I ain't in NFTs. This is Barrett, by the way. Yeah, I know. No worries. No worries. Cool. All right, friends. See you all next week. Let me know if you want anything in the meantime. Hit me up. Check out the store, colorfulcarl.com. There's links to the Redbubble. Always open it. Line up some commissions. And thank you all for the support. Just showing up means a lot and interacting. And I love this. So appreciate every one of you. See you next week. Peace.